Good morning, this is Shawn coming to you from Kiefer Landscaping and Nursery. It's a beautiful morning here in early April. A little chilly though, I had to drag out my heavy jacket this morning, but that's all right, I'm not complaining. Look behind me, all this great beauty. Japanese maples are popping out now, foliage is showing all those wonderful colors. And behind me on my right, one of my favorite trees is the flowering dogwood. This is the state flower here in North Carolina. It's also the state tree back in my home state of Missouri, and also the state tree in Virginia. Very popular tree for a good reason. We all love the dogwoods, and a sure sign that spring is here. They have these beautiful flowers in white or pink, and they're getting closer to a true red now. We actually have a variety called Ragin' Red that is an actual red looking at it. So that's kind of exciting, new development there in the dogwood world. Here at Kiefer's, we have quite a few different varieties of dogwoods. It can be a little confusing, but there are two main groups. There's the native type dogwood, with the scientific name is Cornus florida. And these are the ones that are blooming now. They bloom typically before the foliage comes out. And we have a couple series of them. One series all has Cherokee in the name. And there's Cherokee Brave and Cherokee Princess. And the other series all has Appalachian in the name. And all these have been developed to have more disease resistance, good resistance to powdery mildew, just a little bit stronger growing habit. And then there are the Kusa dogwoods. The Cornus Kusa is their scientific name. And these bloom typically after the foliage has started to come out. So it's a good way to extend the dogwood bloom season, because they bloom a little later than the Cornus florida type do. And we also have hybrids between them just to kind of confuse the matter. But they've all been developed to have good disease resistance. They all grow in very similar conditions. Bright shade, filtered light is ideal for them. In their native habitats, these are understory trees, so as close as you can mimic those conditions in the landscape, the better your trees are going to grow, the happier they'll be. So again, that bright shade, dappled sunlight, ideal. They will take some morning sun, but definitely if you can, provide some afternoon shade for them to be successful with them is really important. Planting dogwoods, like anything else you plant, plant them at the same depth as they are in the container. Don't plant them any deeper. You can raise that up even a little bit, a few inches above the soil line, but never below the soil line. Amend the soil, it's always a good idea. Again, think about their native habitat. These grow in woodland soil, so lots of organic matter present there. So anything you can do to add some organic matter to the soil, again, is going to be beneficial for getting those dogwoods established. A good watering routine through the first summer is important also. In establishing any new planting, we recommend probably about twice a week through the first summer. A good soaking, so just think about the depth of that root ball. It's 12 inches, 14 inches, 16 inches, whatever, depending on the size, of course, that you start with. But you want to be sure when you're watering that the water gets all the way to the bottom of the root ball so that a good root system gets established during that first summer. And then following that, you don't really have to do too much. They're pretty drought tolerant once they're established. Little fertilizer early spring is always a good idea. Dogwoods like acidic soil, in which we typically have acidic soil in this region. So, but it's always good when fertilizing then to use a fertilizer that's formulated for acid-loving plants. They're often labeled as azalea, camellia, rhododendron food, but it works for dogwoods too. Or there's an organic version called Hollytone, which we sell here. That's also ideal for flowering dogwoods. And to encourage you, they're on sale this month. For the month of April, all of our dogwoods will be 25% off. And also all of our Japanese maples are 25% off as well. So again, come in, check out the selection, and add some of these beautiful trees to your landscape. Take advantage of the sales, especially the Japanese maple sale. We rarely have those on sale, so it's a good time, good opportunity to enhance your landscape there with some of these. So again, this has been Shawn for Kiefer Landscaping and Nursery, and I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.